Hi guys, welcome back to Manifest with Armine. My name is Armine and I'm a law of attraction consultant. This video is all about timing. When is it going to happen? When is it going to show up? It's been so long. How long am I going to wait? How long should I give it? And let me start off by saying that, and I'm just going to like filter a lot of people out at this point of the video. If you're asking how long it's going to take, it's not going to happen anytime like super soon. So your objective here is to get to the point where you're not focused on when is it going to happen. Because if you're focused on when is it going to happen, you have this like goal-oriented mindset, which means that you have not reached a goal, and that puts you separate from your desire. When you set your desire as a goal, it's something that's not there yet. It's something that you're moving towards, and trying or even becoming is not the same as being. And the whole point of manifesting in a very practical, streamless, streamless, is that the word? No, not streamless, streamline, whatever way, is to basically be it now, to be the version of you who has already experienced this, who is now experiencing it, that it's natural to you, that your desire is already a part of your self-concept. That is what you're doing when you're talking about like practical, right now manifesting. If you're at all acknowledging, allowing yourself to acknowledge that it's not there, you're basically pulling yourself into the habit of the have not. You are being the old man and you're not being the new man. You can't be both. You can't, what do they say? That you can't feed both dragons. You can't serve two masters, right? You're only doing one at a time. You're either being the old version or you're being the new version. There could be countless versions in between, but why extend it? Why extend it? And by saying, when is it going to happen? You're keeping yourself there. You're keeping yourself in the not new man. Even when you're becoming something, because I don't like when we say trying, because I know that if I say trying, it's a cop, like it's just me saying that I'm going to try, and like John Asaraf says, he says, are you interested or are you committed? Like, have you decided that this is what you are now? This is, part of who you are now and part of your life now? Or are you just sort of interested in it, but you're not really giving yourself to it? Like all the teachings say, you must die to your old self. You can't be that person who is doing anything that the old person would do in this topic. You can't say, oh, this sucks. When is it going to happen? My luck, just my luck. Any of that. You got to get rid of all that language, because someone who's already experiencing what they want to experience does not say that stuff. Think of all the things that you've wanted in the past and the way it felt different before you had it, and then how it felt when you had it. There's this feeling of naturalness when you have it. And you will also notice that those things came at a time when you weren't longing for it and you weren't noticing it missing. So finally, back to how long is it going to take? I will just tell you right now, if you're asking how long it's going to take, and I'm not talking about asking me, ask me all you want, I'm going to keep giving you that same answer, but if you're asking yourself how long is it going to take, or asking anybody, like if you just you're in that state of questioning, how much longer do I have to do this, how much longer? Well, what do they say, 70 times 7? It's just, you just keep doing it and you don't question, you keep faithful. You keep faithful to the end that you see yourself in, and you become that. So I'm not a fan of the word trying, because when you're trying, you're not actually doing it. You're approaching it, you're kind of wanting to be open to it, but you're not really doing it. It's really honestly true. Do or do not, there is no try. It's be or be not. There is no try. You're either being this or you're being that. And when you're being the person who you are, who is experiencing that thing that your desire was to experience, you're not worried about timing because it's now. That's why they say all there is now. Everything is now. There is nothing but now. So just like I don't like the word trying, even the word becoming, and we've talked about this at Clubhouse. If you guys are members of Clubhouse, please look into the Neville Goddard Club. It's the one with Jerry and Mecca. He's the one who started that club, and that's the one where I usually join in the rooms. There's always at least 3 rooms, well, more, but the rooms that Jerry moderates or hosts are the ones that are on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, LA time, well, Pacific time in LA. It's 1 o'clock on Mondays, and then on Wednesdays and Fridays it's at 12:30. And the room usually runs for like 3 hours. And so a lot of the stuff I'm saying, this specifically about becoming, is something that we discuss deeply in his room. There are a lot of people who know a lot about Neville's teachings in that club. So if you want to just come and listen, it costs nothing, especially if you're already a member, just like, join those rooms, just come listen in, and it's a lot of fun. If you're not a member of Clubhouse, I think it's kind of open now. Like, you don't need an invitation anymore. And of course it's free. Just look up Neville Goddard under clubs, and it's the one with Jerry and Mecca. His name should be like one of the first names on the list, and just join in one of the rooms. And this is the kind of stuff we discuss like all the time, and there's very interesting stories. People talk about their manifestations. So I thought of that because that's the last time that we discussed this whole topic of becoming, because Bennett, who's in that club, he was specifically saying that it's so true. Even becoming something doesn't mean that you are it. It means that you're looking towards it, but you are still looking towards it as the old man. You're not being the new man. So it's not any harder to be than to become or to try. It's not any harder. And I don't know if you guys have heard this. They say 99% is a bitch, 100% is a breeze. It's so much easier to just be it rather than try to be it, or I'm gonna do what I can. That's so much struggle along that way. It's all about just letting it in, letting that state in, becoming it, and it's so much easier than trying. So much easier than trying, and it's the only effective way. So if you're ever in a place in anything that you're trying to manifest and you ask how long is it going to take, how much longer, don't factor time, because once you start factoring time, you're literally pushing it away. Like, you're not, pushing it away is like one way of looking at it, but you're not in that state. And if you're not in that state, it's not going to show up. So now, there's only now, and assume it's now, and get yourself like excited that you are that now. And it becomes natural, like a lot quicker than you think it would. And then you won't be asking anymore when, because you're gonna be like, oh wow, like you'll be thinking about, oh yeah, that's how it unfolded. And it's actually really, really fun to look back and see how it unfolded, instead of thinking about when is it gonna happen, So, all right, thank you guys. If you have any questions about this or anything else, feel free to comment down below. Since I already mentioned Clubhouse in this video, I might as well say, maybe I'll add a link if there's like a link for a Clubhouse, I don't know, for the rooms in the description below. Come join us. It's a lot of fun. We talk about Neville Goddard teachings, and Jerry's great. He usually does like a little bit of a reading from one of the lectures or books, and then we'll just start talking about that topic, and then of course it goes on to other Neville topics, and it's a lot of information, very useful. There's coaches in that room, and there's non-coaches, but it's never a sales pitch. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. So thank you guys. If you like this video, please click like. If you'd like to subscribe and haven't done so yet, please do so. If you'd like to inquire about consulting, go ahead, and my consulting link will also be down below there in the description. So feel free to do that. Also, I'm working on a book. It's on self-concept, and that will not be out for another year or so, but I am offering it's kind of a new thing that I'm regularly doing. It's in the beta stage, I'd say, that I'm doing like an email only subscription, I guess you could say, where it's basically if you don't have the time to do full sessions regularly, or honestly if you can't, or you think you can't afford it, I'm doing an option where like email only coaching, and it's not counted by email. It's virtually unlimited emails, and the beta price is going to be $97, but it's only going to be for a few months. So I'm gonna look if I'm gonna do like a set time where that's gonna change, because after the beta period, it's gonna go up to somewhere between $197 and $397, I think, depending on how much demand there is for it. Because obviously I can't have like, I can't answer like 100 emails every day, but we'll see what happens with that. But if you have any interest in that, please click any of the links down below. That'll take you there for more information, or subscribe to my list on my website. I do not bombard people with emails, for sure. Okay, I've gone on and on, so thank you guys for watching, and I will be making another video soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.